everybody, it's Michelle, and I've got a really cute idea for you today for your children's table at Thanksgiving. We're going to make a popcorn stuffed turkey, and I'll show you what I mean in just a minute. I've popped about 4 bags of microwave popcorn here. If you're really in a hurry, which we all are when we're trying to make that Thanksgiving meal, you can just get the already popped popcorn in the potato chip aisle. Or if you have very small children that you're worried about choking on the popcorn husks, you can even stuff your turkey with the puffy corn. So we're going to set that aside, and I'll show you what we're going to make our turkey out of. Okay, here's what we're going to be using. We're going to be making our turkey out of paper bags. And for the turkey legs on the sides, I'm using just the lunch size brown paper bags. So I've got 2 of those, and then I found a gift bag at Dollar General, I believe it was. And this is called the large shopper size. And we're just going to cut off that handle there so that we've got a plain paper bag. If you can find the larger paper bags in this size without the gift handle, that'd be good too. But this was what I could find that was about the size that I needed. So I took the other one off ahead of time, and I peeled loose that paper that was in there, and it kind of got thin at some points, and I was afraid I might actually tear through that. So for the second one, I think I'm just going to cut that off and leave this inside. So this one's going to be the body of our turkey, and these are going to be the turkey legs. I think we'll start on those. And what you want to do is seal this edge together all the way up there. And I'm going to be using my Scotch adhesive roller again. But you know, you could do this with double-sided tape or whatever adhesive that you've got that you think will hold well for that. And I'm going to go from this seam here all the way back to the other edge. You want to get that as close to that outer edge as you can, so that makes a good seal along that line. And then just press that down. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. I've got a cardboard roll here that I just got from aluminum foil, which I really like. I like using these for crafts because they're really thick, a lot thicker than most of the cardboard rolls that you find, and it's also narrower, so a little variation gives you more options sometimes. But today we're just going to use it to kind of push that bottom out. And make that rounded end on the turkey leg. Okay. And then we're just going to take the points of our corners and just kind of crinkle them in. Get your hand up in there if you can, and maybe touch those in a little bit. just to help make for a more rounded end. Okay, that's ready to stuff, but we're going to set it aside for just a moment because we've got something else to work on to go with that. Now for each of the turkey legs you're going to need a strip of white cardstock. I cut this from a 12-inch scrapbooking piece of cardstock and I cut it 2 inches wide. So it's 2 inches by 12 inches. But if you wanted to cut long ways on a regular size cardstock that's 8.5 by 11 and you've got it 2 by 11, that should be good too. I just went ahead and went with the 12. And what we're going to do on that is we're going to cut fringes all the way across about halfway up. So that we'll know where to stop, we're going to go ahead and fold this in half. So it's 2 inches wide. That's going to give us our crease at the 1 inch mark. Okay, and then when you unfold that, you've got your crease, and then you can just come along and start making cuts for your fringe up to your crease there. Now you want tiny little fringe cuts, very narrow. So I would suggest probably about 1/8 to maybe 3/16. And you want to keep them very narrow like that. And you just go along and make all those cuts. I did try this with an X-Acto knife laying down against a cutting mat because I thought it would be easier, but it really wasn't, and I didn't make as even of cuts either. So I find that doing it with the scissors is easiest. And once you get a rhythm going there, it goes fairly quickly. So, but I've got some already made up ahead of time. I've got 2 of those here that I cut fringe all the way across. And that's going to be at the end, at the bone end of our turkey leg, like you would put on the ends of your turkey legs for a real roast turkey. Okay, so now that we've got both of those and our bag, we're ready to stuff our turkey leg with some popcorn. And we're going to fill this probably about halfway full. Okay, we've got that stuffed about halfway full. And then we're going to bring in some of our packaging tape. And that's the tan packaging tape, so that's going to blend in with our turkey leg, with our paper bag. And I'm going to cut off a piece of that just a few inches long and hold it over here to the side till I get ready for that in just a moment. Okay, and then shake all of your popcorn down to the bottom and then just twist it shut. Okay. And that may actually be a little long for the end there. So I'm going to go ahead and cut off about 1.5 inches or so of that. Or you could just fold it over. And then bring in your tan tape and just wrap that together. Kind of get it shaped. Just kind of manipulate it around until you think the shape looks right, like a turkey leg. And then we'll bring in one of our pieces of white cardstock. And as you can see where we folded it, one side it kind of curves upward a little bit, so we want to turn it over to the other side and put a row of our adhesive at the very edge on our uncut side. And then you just bring that to the end of your turkey leg and just start rolling it around. Be sure you keep it even. And there's your first turkey leg. The seams won't come apart. Just make sure that stays together. May need to put a little more adhesive to hold it. And there's one turkey leg, and you'll just make another one just like that. So I'll set that aside and we'll work on the body of our turkey. Okay, you just want to unfold your bag. And again, we're going to be kind of wadding it up a little bit because we don't want it to look so crisp and square. So we're going to kind of get our corners in again. To kind of pinch those from the inside, pinch them together, and that'll help hold them in position. As you can see, I've got my hand up in there and I'm pinching those together once I push it in to kind of hold it into that shape. And it's going to look a little bit wadded, but that's okay. It'll be wrinkled up and a little messy. You have to get those corners dented in and rounded. And then just kind of hold your hand against that on the inside and push against the crease to kind of make that not as square. And we'll do that all the way around. that's a little better. That's not quite as square as what we started with. And this is like the top end of our turkey, so you just manipulate it till you get it looking the way you want it. I think that's pretty good. So then we're ready to stuff that with popcorn now too. Okay, we got our turkey all stuffed with popcorn, and we're going to close up the end, and we want that to kind of narrow, so we're going to try to reshape our bag a little bit down toward this end. When you get that end looking how you want it, just tape it together with some more of your tan packaging tape. And there's the body of your turkey, and we're ready to attach the legs. And for that we're going to use our low temp hot glue gun. Make sure your turkey leg looks good how you want it to. And I did come in and put another layer of the tape up above the white part, and then just fluff out your ends here, make sure they look the way you want them to. And then we're just going to put some hot glue, the low temp hot glue, on the back of our turkey leg. And then just stick that on wherever you think the placement looks right. You may have to kind of press it in there. Hold it a minute until that glue sets up. Okay, there's one side of our turkey. Now we're going to do it on the other side. Now, as you might have noticed on my turkey legs, you can see where I had buttered popcorn. It's starting to kind of show on the bag there. You may want, if you can get thicker bags, do that, because it's not happening on this thicker one here. Or you can just maybe double bag it. So we're going to put our other turkey leg on. Just make sure it kind of matches the position of the other one, and just press them in there. So there's your Thanksgiving turkey. I got this rectangular serving tray at Family Dollar. I think it was $2. So we're just going to put our turkey on there to serve it at our children's table. And then we can put all around it maybe some vegetables, broccoli or something that may actually get the kids to eat some vegetables while they're waiting. And I think this is going to look really, really cute on the children's table at Thanksgiving. if you like this idea as much as I did, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, give me a like over on my Facebook page, and follow me on Pinterest. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.